Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and start customizing TPXs for everybody um, for a fee, and I just wanted to show you mine. That I've done pretty much everything that I like to it. This is a Duracoat paint job, which is supposed to be 10 times or 7 times more durable than average spray paint. This has been spray painted for probably about a year, and as you can see, it looks great. Hasn't worn off at all, and I play with this as my primary gun. Um, I also have done something that I think everybody should do, and it's very simple, is the window for the breech. I super glue that in. Everybody's probably lost one if you play with your TPX a lot. Take it apart, falls out, it's almost impossible to see if it falls on the floor on the carpet or something like that, and it's just a simple mod. I actually kind of kicking myself. I put it in the wrong side. I should have put it on the right clamshell. Probably would have been better on this one right here, just because this is the one you lay down and put all your stuff in and then close the other side onto it. So it would have been better to have it in this side. Hindsight's 2020. Anyway, I had to custom do this paint job. I had to mix the colors myself to match the pants that I was wearing at the time, and I really do love the color scheme. I like how it's so dark. I think it's cool. You cannot buy this color scheme from Duracoat, but like I said, I bought some different kinds of paint and I went ahead and mixed it myself. And it does match quite well. What I ended up doing was I redid the black coat completely. I took everything out, took it apart, took the windows out, um, and then like I said, I spray painted, I Duracoated the entire thing flat black. Because the flat black looks a lot better than the actual bare plastic does, and also the bare plastic just didn't look that great at the time, just from use. So anyway, redid that. Then I masked off the grip area here, and I masked off this front spot here with masking tape. And I can do that in different colors. Like if you wanted to do a desert scheme, I could paint the trigger brown, do this brown, and then the rest of it tan and brown, or whatever, black and brown, doesn't matter. Um, then, like I said, I maxed it off. Then I put the first color on, stencils, second color, stencils, third color, stencils, and then the last color in stencils, and sprayed it with a clear coat that was actually clear mixed with black to darken everything up. Kind of gave it a smoky. It was a little too bright when I first finished it. You can actually see right here where it's very bright. That was where I missed a little piece of the stencil I was taking off. Same thing here, and right there. And anyway, so I think it turned out great, and that's one of the things I do is I like to paint everything, paintball guns, whatever. The other thing I like to do is grind this the trigger down. I don't know if you think so, but I thought that the trigger felt really boxy. It kind of cuts into your finger a little bit. It was just very unnatural feeling. I don't know why they made it that way. It's kind of sharp on the edges. So what I did was I rounded these edges off big time. It takes quite a while to do because it's it's actually very hard metal. So anyway, I ground it off, and it looks better in my opinion, and it feels 100 times better. And I dare say it even maybe makes me a little more accurate with it. Then I of course painted it black, which I think is a good move. I wouldn't have been able to leave it silver because that chrome finish that they have on there came off when I ground it. I also cut the lanyard off here, and I'll show that. I'm going to put it back together and kind of give it an overview of it. And then I also put white dots on, which now Duracoat has a night sight paint that you can actually paint those white and have them glow, and it's supposed to be even better than the ones that they have that you buy on a regular firearm. Here's another color. This is a fast mag that I painted, and it was black, as you can tell from the rubber, and I painted it with Magpul foliage green, and then once I painted it, as soon as I painted it, I wiped off the excess paint that was on the Milsig symbol so that it shone through black. This is Uzi green, and it is similar to OD green. It's a little bit more green than OD green. OD green has a lot of yellowish brownish color in it. That's, like I said, oozy green, and that's actually the same color that is in this green, except it's mixed with a little bit of black, and it's also been smoked a little bit. I've got another one of these that I have in OD green that I'll have a picture of, and I've painted much of my paintball, much of my my MK3 I've painted in flat dark earth with a Duracoat flat dark earth as the stock, and also the Milsig nameplate that goes over on the left side of the gun I painted in flat dark earth. So there'll be pictures of those as well. I'm going to put this back together and show you a little bit more of it. Alright, here's the TPX all reassembled and everything, and just see that the pattern goes all the way around on all sides. This is the trigger again with the nicely rounded edges. There's your look at the sights, and all I did there was Dremel out dents and then go ahead and drip some white nail polish in them. And they're not perfect, you know, they're not perfect circles. They're close, very close, and it can take a little finessing to actually get the white nail polish in there just right to make it look right. But once they're in there, they're set for a while, and it really does help me get a bead on a target quicker. I'll say that. And one more look at I just cut off the lanyard and kind of smooth it out a bit, and then once you paint over it, it's good to go. So those are the things I do to the TPX, and I'm gonna start taking orders for work to be done on other people's. Just wanted to show a couple more things I've Duracoated here. This is the Magpul Flat Dark Earth for a buttstock from a 13 CI tank. And then we've got another Fast Mag. This one is olive drab, World War II olive drab, and that was made from a black Fast Mag. And this is just a knife I use for work. That's a just a Stanley box cutter. This is a 3 color Duracoat with a clear coat, and it's Urban Miraflage is what it's called. So, but anyway, I did this about 6 months ago or so, and you can see it's holding up real well. I really abuse my work knives, so it holds up good. And anyway, thanks for watching.